welcome to Bobcat Stadium. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. The Broncos ready to kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bobcats offense will have the opening possession of the game. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, it's Overton. He's got him. And they're able to make the tackle.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll go 4 wide. Twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. Caught behind the line. It's 4. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This feels like 4-down territory. 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. So Boise State's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Zaire Gaines. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football.
Breaks into the open. Picks up the 1st down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. To the ground. He's got it again. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Broncos headed quickly to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. They'll give it to Washington. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Off play action on 1st down. Swings it out to the flat. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Anderson wants to throw. That's got it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. A 3rd and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, on that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after they catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Boise State.
And I love the aggressiveness early. Love that they went for it on 4th down. They punch it in. They get the 7. And here's the thing, Palmer. I love the aggressiveness. When you start to get those goal-to-goal situations, the defense now, even if they get a stop, they got to go the whole length of a field against my squad. Love people that go for touchdowns instead of field goals down here.
Well, I think the offensive line also helps the head coach make that call, knowing that he can trust these guys to get it done. These guys are battle-tested. A lot of these players have been in big games and played in big moments. So here you are early in this situation. Let's roll the dice. Let's capitalize on this and trust those big fellas to get it done.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Overton. Here's the pressure. Hauls it in. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The Bobcats will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Turning it on. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. And the Broncos are in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he could do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Caught in the backfield. It's Clark. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That defense was a wall, and I think they're going to stop him a little bit short of this 1st down. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Broncos have their offense in high gear. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Gets rid of it. It's complete on the right side. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. What a play by this offense. Finally out of bounds, and a perfect way to wrap up the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead as we get a look at the stats. Going to the run, it's Gaines. Oh, he got loose, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Broncos! They'll try to tack one more on their score.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
He'll bring it out. It's Pryor. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Let's talk for just a minute about Texas State. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back, a guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out.
Snags it, and there's running room. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Touchdown, Texas State. A great catch and run for 6. It's a much-needed life for this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Right back to the well. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Anderson will throw. Lofts one high and deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Missed the connection on 2nd, now looking at a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's not afraid to go deep. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in bringing it back. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Got a man. It's 4.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety fight on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Graves. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. That last play might have helped the completion percentage, but not the attempt to get the 1st down. They'll try it here on 3rd. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bobcats will have it 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Flips it out in the flat. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Pryor. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The Bobcats trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Pryor. And he'll stop. step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And he makes the extra point. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. That 14-point lead is gone, and now they'll try to get back on top with a scoring drive here. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Keep it on the ground. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Anderson wants to throw. He'll pull it down and run. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Gaines. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Send the tight end in motion. Trying play action. Here's the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Right on the money. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Buried before he completes.
And that's crazy. 1 second you're the offense and you're thinking 2nd and inches, we're taking a shot, we're in a great spot. And then you give up a sack, and now all of a sudden you're in 3rd and long and you're thinking, uh-oh, we got to convert this, or we're giving the ball right back to our opponent.
Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw. It's Overton. He's going for the big play. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. And the Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. Makes a move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Throwing right. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And they're going to play it safe. Conservative approach here, but they'll take the knee and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. The Bobcats will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Boise State ready to send out that offense. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good...
There he goes! That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. And the Broncos moving quickly to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Bought a little time, lets it go. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, we've seen this all night long. The defense closing in on these throws. The windows are constricting so quickly. It's been a tough night at the office for this quarterback, and he gets another one knocked to the ground.
Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Broncos have this offense rolling. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gaines. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
I can imagine at half, this defense was like, all right, we've got to stop the running game. He's gotten too many yards. What do they do on the first drive now? They give him the football, and he makes another big gain. This defense has to find some answers. They got to wrap him up. They got to get him on the ground. They can't keep getting gashed.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. Going downfield for the big play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Anderson will throw. Working the middle. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. Right back to the well. Finding some room. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own, a chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, the ground game. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. The Bobcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. To the air, it's Overton. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
And on that 3rd down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback as an intended target. And as a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up 4th.
Punt is on its way. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Paul.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. 3rd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Working on the right. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Handoff to the lone back. There's some room. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Offense in an empty set. Anderson wants to throw. Makes the grab down the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Broncos will hustle to the line. Motion from the wideout. Go, go. Off the play fake on 1st down. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll go to the counter. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos! That is his 3rd score of the game, and now 14 on the season. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
All right, for this offensive line now, you've got to gear up. You've got to really start to hone in, understand that if you don't start playing better and you don't start giving this quarterback time, trailing in the 2nd half, needing to throw, you're not going to have a chance to win.
Fires on the run. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Quarterback may change this route. The run inside. It's Gaines. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Anderson will throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Every quarterback in football at every level will see ghost. If you hit him, if you make him uncomfortable, and he knows you're coming time after time again, good things don't happen usually at the quarterback spot.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Graves. Runs through a man. He might have space. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Hall. Touchdown, Bobcats. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. From inside the 10, here he comes. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Myers on the move. Makes a connection. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Making side adjustments here. Off the play fake. Under fire. He'll pull it down. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Keeps it himself. Across the 25, he's got room. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Boise State. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
Well, everything on that play started off great. The offensive line gave a great pocket to the QB to survey downfield. He found the open receiver. You just got to finish the play. Receiver, you got to make that catch.
Leaping grab for a big gain.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Makes the grab. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And down he goes. The defense making a huge play, but there are penalty markers out. Let's sort it out. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Looking to throw, it's Overton. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Red 18, red 18. Let it go.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. That's reeled in. It's Graves. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Didn't have much of a choice. Just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They'll run it. Might have a chance. Makes it past the marker. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Broncos. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Foster. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just...
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. You count up those explosive plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss it. If this guy gets into the 2nd level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
And, man, he really hasn't been the problem tonight. How about that? He's rushed for over 100 yards. Another big chunk play on the ground. They've continued to be able to run the football well, but here now in the 2nd half, you've built yourself a deficit. I wonder how many more runs they got in him. They got to open this passing attack up and make some big plays.
After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on 2nd and short. Running inside, it's Hall. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Bobcats want to move quickly.
Oftentimes when offenses get a 1st down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
A strike downfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Overton. Lets it go to the end zone. Intercepted. And after the pick, there is an injured player who's still on the field. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I think this is where coaches really earn their money late in games, right? It's in the 4th quarter. You got the lead. Do you want to stay conservative and run the football? Because
here's a little room there. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Offense lining up quickly.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able...
Breaks into the open. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Gets the back moving. Got it behind the line. It's Gaines. Maybe a pickup of 2, and they'll stop him right there. And that takes us to the 2-minute timeout. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. So 1st play of the drive coming here from their own 49. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
And, man, is that a just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Firing to the right, complete. Lots of room to run. To the house. Touchdown, Texas State.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
And there's still life in this team. Obviously, they're down here in the 4th quarter, but they're able to execute the onside kick. They retain possession, and now let's see what happens.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Overton. Takes a hit as he fires. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. When you're trying to protect a lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. This time it's complete. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Back to pass on 2nd down. Blasted as he lets it go. The short hands, it's Ford. Headed to the end zone. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden we've got... to the finish.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Time is of the essence. Just under a minute to go as they line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Broncos hope to be able to run out the clock in this final minute. They'll try the run. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They'll give it to Washington. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. Now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. And the Broncos come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And interesting, on 3rd and short, man, a lot of time defenses get really, really aggressive, so they try to slip in the screen, but they played it nicely, got pressure on the QB, got him there so fast, kind of disrupted the timing, and won that 3rd down. Man, the nicest thing in sports to have is to be able to rely on the run game, to have the lead and be able to run that clock out. Just watch it tick, and the defense can do nothing about it. And that right there gets it done. Leaning on the ground game, and Jesse, I don't know about the clock, but that thing's about to run out.
And that's really the identity of this offense, too. They are going to be physical. They're going to run the ball even when...
Maybe a crease. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Running right, Bryson Washington. Thrust that arm out. Knocked out of bounds and sticking with that running game as they get deeper in the red zone. It's one thing